Hey everyone, it's the Swish Nomads podcast. It's the 13th episode of your go-to basketball podcast, and along with me, I'd like to introduce my co-host. We'll start with the Senegalese king, Mr. Jigo himself.
Hi
Good.
guys, when you say Senegalese king, it's kind of giving me like a dance status, but yeah, I'm proud of it. Yeah. I'm proud of it. Yeah, happy to be here. Happy to be here.
We have our own Angolan player, P-Funk. Last but not least,
I knew that was coming. Jesus Christ.
and last but not least, Marcel from Cote d'Ivoire.
Hi guys, today I'm representing Ghana, my homeland.
Oh, some people tell that.
Kujumato, Kujumato.
So
It
I'm
works
Jonathan,
better,
and
guys.
I'll be hosting today's episode. And so, what's in for you for today? Uh, just before we move on to today's content, I'd like you people to uh, like, follow us on our socials: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube. And so, follow us. Hit the like button because we need you people. And also, yeah, we're on X too. So just go and give us a follow. We need you people. We need you to be able to bring you more quality content. So just give us a follow and a shout out anytime. I'll be happy to reply back. And today's for today's topics, we'll be heading towards the question of a week, which was introduced some time back. We'll be having the local league watch, and of course the quiz that so that quiz that Pifak himself is just looking like I
Come
don't know
on,
why.
man. Hey,
I
I
don't know
was
why.
robbed. I was robbed.
I don't know why, but
Bro be
I'm sure
saying he's been robbed every damn episodes.
I'm sure today he won't be robbed. I'll make sure about that. So the question, let's head to the question of a week, which is: do you think it is sustainable to be a professional basketball player in Africa? Uh, just to add some context, I don't know if it's the right context. Just 1 week ago, I saw a post on Facebook where a player from Madagascar, she said that she stopped doing TikTok videos when basketball pays her. Okay, so basically, Madagascar does not have a professional league. Okay,
Mm.
but which brought me to the question: is it sustainable to be a professional player in Africa nowadays?
Hmm.
Uh,
Pifak,
I leave the
Pifak,
you
you
floor
have
have
to
the
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 floor.
first
to,
part.
I
I
leave the
mean,
floor to the oldest one.
okay,
Like he
hey.
knows better. He plays,
No,
so he knows
I
better.
mean, is it sustainable to be a professional athlete in the continent or being from Africa playing elsewhere?
In
What's
the
the
continent
difference? I mean,
to play
on
it
the
to
continent.
be a professional on the continent. Yeah.
I mean, I would say, unfortunately, our continent is not known for a lot of positive things. You know, in the news, we hear corruption, we hear famine, you hear wars, civil war, this and that. But there's a lot of men and women, young boys and young girls that have a dream. You know, some either it's soccer player, football player, handball, basketball, whatever. So they have a talent. We have a talent. You know, like a very high athletic ability. But we need is more opportunities. You know, and like the more leagues there are right now, in order like for our men and women to be able to showcase that talent, the better. You know, we have the BAL, the AWBL, right? AWBL. We have all these leagues that, but unfortunately, what I see is it's kind of like, oh, retired American players, or you know, unfortunately, there's no platform for us. more and
mm,
more and more. Like I'm not saying putting a cap, saying okay, only one foreign player, whatever, like import player, but that's the only place where African players can shine. So let him
yeah.
shine and let him shine at home. Because even today I was watching someone sent me, there was, I think it was AfroBasket qualifiers, RCA, Central African Republic,
Mm,
played against I don't even know which team, but I think it was in Madagascar. His name is Isaiah
mm.
Washington. This kid I remember because I follow him. It was famous for this thing called Jelly Fam. You had a Jelly Fam, like layup thing, whatever. So he went
The
to
lab, yeah.
university. He went to University of, I think he went to Iona. He went to University of Washington. I think he went to a couple of schools, and then he's playing for Central African Republic. And I was like, okay,
Mm,
on a national team. It's not playing on a club team. No, it's playing for a national team. I mean, it's got to be win-win for both the national team and then. But isn't he taking one spot that could have been for, not saying Thierry, but the next Thierry? You know, if you think about it, like,
the one
so.
that, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's still sustainable because what are the options? We have a lot of
Mm,
young brothers and sisters hopping on a boat to try to reach Europe. So what are the
mm, mm,
options? Like there's a lot of huge youth unemployment in the continent. So being a professional athlete could I mean, catapult you for bigger dreams. Like you can go get I mean, blow up in the continent, get a contract to go play like in America and Europe and Asia and South America, and then come back and help your family. So I think it is sustainable sports. I mean, but there's got to be more investment in terms of leagues. Leagues got to be. I think. I mean, my league in my country, there's a crisis now. But before, I mean, I know a lot of people that they broke the bank. They made
mm,
they made a lot of money playing basketball. Still,
mm.
there's people making a lot of money playing basketball. But is it compared to the ones? I mean, like I'll give you an example. Petro de Luanda has people making a lot of money, and they play against in the same league against guys they play for free or for a pair of shoes. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
But I had a question for you. Like, what are the odds when we talk about sustainability and then an African-born player, like played here, born and raised and hook here? What are the odds of him like making out a living of basketball?
Hmm.
It's. I mean, I think it's
That's the
it's
thing.
I think it's because if
That's
you
the
think about it,
thing.
there's not a lot of people playing basketball. If you think about it, Africa is more of a
Yeah,
football
yeah,
continent. And then if you go down south, it's like rugby and other like European cricket and whatever they play. But then athletics, track and field. So Africa is not
yeah.
known for basketball. So if you think probably
Mm,
like maybe out of the 54 countries, probably like what 20 something play basketball.
Yeah.
And probably like there's a professional league in like what 15 of them. So we're still not there. We have the talent, the raw material. We have the athletes, crazy
mm,
athletes, both men and women. But what's
mm,
lack? We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have
yeah,
a lot of times like you've seen leagues, professional leagues playing outside
mm,
and on concrete floors.
yeah,
So and then you wonder, oh yeah, the guy stopped playing at 29. Yeah, of course he's gonna stop playing at 29. Bad knees, bad
mm,
back, bad whatever. So yeah, but the odds are better than the alternative. Which is trying to
yeah,
sell things on the street and then like becoming like yeah, trying to get to Europe by boat. You know,
mm, mm.
Mhm.
yeah.
I understand.
Like
And
I
Marcel,
was
what's your
having
take
that.
on
Yeah, I was having that conversation of you either gathering the last resources that you have and make that jump overseas by boat, or either invest in your homeland. And to be fair, like, you for sure you will have some opportunity to shine in your homeland, because once
Mm,
you go out, you don't know what will be the outcomes. People are dying over there. They don't we don't there, there's no a 100% chance that they will go through and then make out a living out of it overseas. Coming back to that subject, it may depend because you have, like Pifong said, you have those countries who have professional leagues, and if you
True.
are among of those countries lists, like you're lucky enough to play every weekend, are you going
Yeah.
to be paid enough to sustain your everyday, I mean, your security in terms of finances? Are you secured enough? Do you, if you do have a family, is it going to be enough to provide for them? That's a lot of questions, but still Africa has that old fashion culture with some goods and bads, and most of those bads, it's affecting the sports in general. If you don't do soccer, I mean football, I don't know where else in terms of sports you will be able
Sorry.
to achieve that amount of security in soccer, because you do have athleticism which actually pays off.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have Kenya, you have Sudan. The Eastern African countries are well known for athleticism. We see that in every Olympics. Talking about football, which is soccer, you have North African countries, West African countries. I mean, everywhere in Africa. But basketball wise, it's growing. It's now that people are understanding the
Yeah.
game. People want to know more, and the kids want to know more about the game. So,
Yes.
coming back to what I had in mind is, you need to pay a price for everything. If
Yeah.
I, for instance, wanted to play basketball and I couldn't, or if I still want to play the game and I can't due to the environment, due to the political status, due to social issues, due to technology and stuff, I need to make myself in such a way that I need to understand that I won't be able to play, but be an actor off the court to allow the next generation to enjoy and make a living out of it. And that's why I have praise for Luol Deng. He still played, he did play elsewhere, and he continued to play as a major actor of the court to implement or involve South Sudan and the next generation of South Sudanese playing the game. It's not about Afrobasket only. It's about bringing the culture of sports in a continent where our parents used to know that you need to be in the office to make a living out of it.
Yeah.
Now you have soccer, which is well known. You have basketball now. You have athleticism. You have tennis. You have volleyball. It will depend of any. I mean, the end will be, the choice will be made from the kids, from the young. And talking about basketball, we as a community needs to put our strength together in order to let our little brothers, like he said, you have Thierry, which will be for me the first generation of African make a living out of basketball. You will have them. And what else can we do to help after Thierry's, after Ulrich Chomche, after Babaka Sane, all those guys who are actually starting their basketball journey? This is where we need to understand and be actors in order to help the game grow. And why not? In the years to come, the question will be easily answered by a big yes. It will be sustainable to play to be a player, a basketball player here in Africa and make a living out of it.
Well, thank you, Chelo, for that. Jigo, what's your take on this on the question?
Yeah, I think I could not agree more with Cello and P-Funk. They're absolutely right. They absolutely nailed it. When we think about how basketball was and how basketball is right now in the continent, we saw that it changed a little bit. Like people are getting more and more involved to the game. You see more initiative. to help the game grow for young kids. We got the Basketball Without Borders, we got the NBA Academy, we got the SEED Academy, and any other programs that are here to help to sustain, to give the kids the chance to like make a basketball out of living, and then to kind of give them hopes that their dreams can be true. We kind of see how it was. That I can take an example in Senegal right now. Before the BAL, how the league was a little bit has a landscape. You got, just like Pedro said, you had a team that pays his players in the top amount of money, and you have another teams that play in the same division that pays his player with this, like they play for free or they play for a pair of shoes. So the kids they do not have like anything to play because they wouldn't believe in it. So they will play like a stretch of 3, 4, 5 years, and then to kind of see something else to do as a job. But now with the insertion of basketball programs like the BL or something like that, in the country, the things started to change. Kids are playing for something right now. We see more competitive games, and then they have like role models of kids that kind of made it out. You can say like the Babakar Sani, the Khadim Boop that went to the NBA Academy and then played for the Elevate program of the BAL for so Zamalek and something like that, and then also make it out to go to the US to play for United or something like. So they have models of kids that grow here, that struggle here, but start to make it out. And there is a lot of programming opportunity. We see change, and we hope that those changes will go further, and then we have more initiative like that. And then for the BS standpoint, to more empower our local talents. What I mean by that, it is, I mean, Pedro was saying it like having like imports or whatever, but give the kids that have the opportunities, like the African point guards, the African small forwards, the African like shooting guards, to kind of showcase their talent into the global audience. Because let's be real, they're not having that proper exposure in the local leagues. Nobody know that. Just like let's think about a player like Aruna. Did anybody know him before the BAL? But just look at how the BL just had him raised. He is a GM. I mean, I just have to know him playing the BL. I'm like, how the hell those type of talents are not even known in our continent? We don't know them. So
And
the BL is a
he's from Niger, and he's the only
yeah.
one of the only guys. So imagine all of those future Arunas.
There you go. You got plenty of them in the continent. But the thing is, our leagues are not making like proper are not making like the proper work to market a little bit the players, and then the BL is not like helping enough to empower our local product. I think that the next step will be like for the leagues, like the local leagues, to kind of more empower the players, to communicate them, to market them, so that they can get recognized, and then the BL to come here as an enforcer to that program.
Yeah.
That can help the kid get more sustainability into the growth, into the basketball development.
The beard,
Thank you.
if I can add, I mean, we have the best example here in Africa.
Mm,
So you have northern countries, and in a sub-Saharan area, you have Angola. Why Angola is one of the best examples that can fit everyone's reality.
mm,
If for sure back in the days, Egypt used to play Eurobasket, so they had that culture. They have that culture of sports, but
yeah.
for the remaining of the countries, west, east, central, and maybe south,
Mm,
you need to educate, if I can put it this way, you need to educate and show the importance of sports in that
mm,
ecosystem. If you have a stable environment, for sure any country can do as Angola's, because Angola, uh, I'm talking P-Funk. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but for Angola, it went beyond the love of the game. They knew,
mm,
and they saw the opportunity of growing the game,
yeah.
involve the fans, um, beyond those rivalries and showing the emotions. Beyond that, you
Mm,
have that
mhm,
culture where you can enjoy as a family, as an individual, as a die-hard fan, but at the end of the day, is the
Hmm.
entire community who shows love and support to these athletes because they understood that they can make a living out of it, they can
Yeah,
generate revenue, and they
yeah,
can even make your country known worldwide. And for me, that's the best example for our countries, for our, several African countries.
true, true. I agree.
But my
I
question
definitely
is,
agree.
my question would be, uh, do all of these African countries have the same means as Angola? That's a big question here. Okay, let's just take it on the other way around. Because if Angola reigned on African basketball for all this time, it was because they had the means, they had the logistics to
Mm.
to extend their reign on African basketball. But this does not apply to, let's just say, to South Africa. This does not apply to Mauritius. This does not apply to Kenya. We the reality for each of these countries is different. Uh, but I agree that personally, I think it's starting to get uh, people are starting to get to grab the question of playing basketball and making a living out of it. So because when you mentioned basketball without borders camps and all that,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and you should see how many people fight. When I say fight, it's just big in terms
Yeah, it's
of
in a good manner.
how
Yeah.
competitive, yeah, how
Yeah, yeah,
competitive these camps are. Each year,
yeah.
each edition, you have a better group of players that emerge. But the question is, where do they go
Mm.
after that?
Hmm.
Mm.
This is
I
another question. This is just another debate because we could, like you said last time, we could last for a series. But
Mm.
as long as we the players, the actors, the major actors in the countries, the government, the federations, the sponsors, the whatever, whoever people, every person who is involved in basketball has grabbed the fact that yes, you can live out of basketball. It's
Hmm.
it starts to become sustainable because the whole dynamics will start to get in place and you will see
Mm.
people following. But this is exactly what's happening in Madagascar. The dynamics is in place. They still need to have a professional league uh,
Yeah.
that will pay the players, but the dynamics is in place. And in some, in 10 years, I hope, in less than 10 years, I hope, there will be a professional league there. Because
Hmm.
you know the question is some countries some in some countries clubs can afford to pay foreign players. This is a
Yeah.
case in Seychelles. This is a case in Mauritius. There have been so many players from Nigeria, from Madagascar. They could afford to play. Some clubs could afford to play. So basically, yeah, it is sustainable, but this must be made sustainable for all. The logistics must apply to everyone, not to just a handful
Mm.
of clubs in Africa. This is how I see the question on that.
Yeah.
One last thing from me is that responding the first question you asked. So you got another example. If you want, we can divide it by tiers. So you have those countries like Angola who were able to involve um, any resources to make this one happen, and then you have Mali.
Hmm.
I'm quite sure that Mali doesn't have the amount of resources that Angola or Rwanda do have.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
how can you explain the fact that in the under 16 there's no one else as a champion since the under 16 in Africa has been created? And the other 18, they won more than 15 of those.
They're 20.
You see, 20. Just to let you know that and I asked the question to one of the coach of the under 19 World Cup finalist of Mali. He broke down how Mali implemented basketball into schools, and this system
Mm,
helped them. I mean, Mali as a federation and as a country to be well known in the basketball youth in Africa. And the
yeah.
result today is that they are building an arena now.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Wow. Yeah.
See, and they are starting by implementing basketball in each school. At least you have the floor and you have two baskets,
Yeah,
and they make a small league out of it, and they picking the top 10 players of each school.
and then to
They're
go.
making a tournament. They're making a tournament. They have the
Mm.
top 24 players. They do training camp, and then they have
That is
top
sick.
12. So each and every
Yeah.
year, you want like players who are great, who understood the game
Mm,
since 10, 11 years old, and it will
mm,
last like forever.
yeah.
Brother Cello,
Yeah.
let me just add one thing because okay, we're all African, but we do know that the birth certificate issue is not a very it's not very enforced because they in certain tournaments they make this they check your cartilage, the growth. Yeah,
Yes.
Mm.
I know a lot of players that fail that test. A lot of players. I'm not saying
Oh,
I'm
that
really?
I'm
even in
putting
yeah,
this
even
one
in
in
Angola,
brackets.
yeah.
Listen, I'm putting this one in brackets. Let's talk about the girls only,
Oh
not
yeah,
the boys.
no, but there's only another thing. Imagine this. You remember, like in football, a long time ago, Ghana was competing in the world stage. It wasn't only dominating on the continent; they were dominating also. So
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, those players go on a senior level, and you don't see that. I know what happened in
Yeah.
Angola. Angola was a political reason. The
Mm,
government, the Angolan government, the country was at war, very bad image worldwide, whatever, or communist, this and that, whatever. And then they decided to invest in men's basketball, women's
mm.
handball. It was political. We had kind of like the sports
Okay.
schools back then, like kind of like they do in Mali, like the best ones. It was a communist thing, the best ones go and play whatever, and they all play together. Since the country was closed, they
Mm,
never left. Those kids play together. They play together
Mm.
on a club level.
okay.
The national team coach will get. Oh, you want to play for the national team? Come to my team. So you had like I don't know 7 the Agosto players, 7 Petro players, and then the rest for yeah. So there was like basically like a oligarchy. Like yeah, there was a lot of possibility, and then there was state owned
Mm,
clubs. Agosto is the armed forces, like CSKA in Russia or Red Star, whatever. Then Petro
mm,
is the oil ministry, Sonangol, like a
mm.
biggest, the top company in the country. So that gives us
Yeah.
constant, like money. It's not like, oh yeah, we need one sponsor to do this, the other sponsor to do that. No, 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 no. And then, but that also made us lazy. In Angola, a lot of people just
Mm,
waiting for handouts. Oh yeah, please, government help me with this. No, the private sector needs to go. Hey, listen, let's do this. Let's go. Instead of you relying on a big sponsorship from one company, go get like okay, there's some countries in that clubs in Angola that they live strategically in a like perfect place downtown. There's a bunch of companies. Go to one company and say, hey, listen, I need like I need $5,000 for this. Okay, 5,000. Put a little patch on your jersey. Go to another company. Okay, I need. Listen, you have a restaurant, right? Can the players come and eat over here? Yes. Okay, whatever. Put another patch over there, like advertising on at the arenas or whatever. Do you need
mm.
so that's what if you go and look at European leagues, you see teams that look like a walking billboard full of patches because you
Yeah.
can't rely only one sponsor. But that's what we need to do. Be
Mm,
proactive. We just sit and wait for the government to give us money. So okay,
Mm.
so the budget is like what I say, a hundred thousand. Okay, so now the budget is 80,000. because I took 20. Yeah, but
Mm.
we need to have the right people in the right places. First of all, Mali, you go to the states and find out how many kids from Mali are playing over there. I'm telling you, go and find out
Mm.
either college level, high school level, a bunch
Never.
of them,
Yes.
boys
Yeah,
and
there's a
girls. Go to
lot.
Spain.
Yes.
There's a bunch of
Mm.
Senegalese players in Spain in the states. I mean,
Yeah.
even now, Guinea. Look at Guinea. Guinea won the U16.
Yeah.
Check how many
Mm.
kids from Guinea are playing in the states now. Like I think the whole team, like out of the 12, I think 9 of them are they're in the states.
Oh,
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And then they're not playing. They're not scrubs. They're not playing some janky teams. No, they're playing one kid. The big kid. I don't find that's his name, right? The
yeah.
7-footer.
Yeah.
He plays for Iowa United. Iowa United is a powerhouse in the states. Powerhouse, And then I
Mm.
think on that team there's like 4 kids. And don't forget Brazzaville, Congo.
Mm.
Hey, they are.
DRC.
You know,
Yeah.
no, not DRC. The other
They're
Congo.
coming.
Yeah,
The other
Oh, the
DRC.
other
Congo.
Congo. Okay.
Yeah, the other because DRC is more known, right? But the other Congo now because of
Oh.
AJ Dibansa, AJ at Utah Prep, they have I think three other kids from the Congo. From
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
isn't AJ Jamaican?
Nah, his mom's Jamaican, his dad is from the Congo, man. And he said
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
AJ is from Anisette Junior.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
He's one of
okay.
us. And listen,
Bro, he's selling endorsement. That's crazy. The kids
listen,
are buying his jerseys.
Yeah.
listen. I bought his jersey. I bought his jersey. I'm waiting to come. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Come on, I got. Hey, listen. I'm okay. We
Yeah,
have a
that's
lot of
cool.
kids that went to the states or whatever. Having this kid, and
Mm,
I think he was robbed. Now he was a number one recruit all year long, and now they gave it to an
mm,
American guy. Don't get me wrong, the kid is nice, but I
yeah.
think it's also because he plays he has Congo, Brazzaville, and Jamaica. He's
Mm,
not. Yeah. But I'm just saying the kid is nice. Come on, he's going to BYU, Brigham Young
Mm.
University. He signed a
mm.
lot of money. He's gonna one and done. He's gonna be the next
Wow.
LeBron James.
He,
Yeah.
he's gonna be in the NBA.
Oh hell yeah,
Damn,
of course.
that's
Sure,
true.
for
Come
sure.
on, man.
Wow.
Come on, listen. He's gonna
Mm,
dominate it. He could dominate in the NBA. He could average 15 points a game right now. That's how good that kid is.
Yeah.
That's how
wow.
good that kid is, man. That kid is like 6'9", can shoot, can dribble. I mean, too bad he's not play. He's gonna play. He's gonna play for the U.S. at the under
That,
19.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna play the World
Mm.
Cup. But then maybe at the senior
Mm.
level, who knows?
That that's a top five pick right here, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Him,
this is the
yeah,
one
yeah,
we need to
yeah,
watch.
yeah. Hell yeah,
Mm.
absolutely, absolutely. And he said
No, but no.
Junior,
And he said Junior. Yeah.
AJ.
He's
Shout out to
one. He's
Congo
one of us.
Brazzaville.
Shout
He's
out
one
to
of
you.
us. He's one of us. And then even from the Jamaican side, he's one of us too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's an
That's
island
true,
boy.
man.
Island boy.
yeah. Island first trading here. So thank you for your input on that question. We're now heading to the local league watch. And we'll start with none other than Chelo for this. What do you have for us, Chelo?
You want to see if I did my homework?
Oh, come on!
I
Don't tell me you
was
didn't do
waiting for
your homework.
that.
No, I
I
did.
was waiting for that.
I stayed
Oh, okay.
home. I stayed home. I did.
Mm,
I was trying to look as well for Burundi because the former road to BAL front runner, which is Urunani and
Dynamo,
Dynamo.
Dynamo. Yeah.
Yes, the derby game has been postponed. They started on March 15, but it has been postponed due to weather. It can be
Uh,
it can be
they,
another
they
subject.
don't have they don't have indoor gyms where they
Yeah,
can play that.
yeah.
Now I'm asking, they don't?
No, they don't.
Really? Oh,
Yes,
that is sick.
they don't. Unfortunately. So we need to pay close attention to that and then see who is going to come first. But here back home, day 18 is about to go. Um, we do have on Easter because the National Cup finals has been set. For the
Mm,
ladies' side, we have FBA. who finished fourth in the WBLA, who will play against Société Omnisport de l'Armée, which is an army club with the ladies,
Mm,
on Monday 21st. And for the boys, you're gonna have the army, the same club army, which will play against the current first, I mean, the current leader of the National League, which is Jeunesse Club Abidjan, which are now 16-1. They lost last weekend, their first
wow.
loss of the season. And all of those teams are going to play this weekend for day 18. So
Mm.
these finals is the go to watch because SOA, GCA, as well as ABC are front runners for the title. So you need to pay close attention. Meanwhile, FBA on the other end are still dominating. I
Mm.
need to the power of friendship. If you remember, Deji, the power of
Yeah,
friendship is
that was sick, man.
the power of friendship is
Episode 3.
fine. And yeah, that's all I have for
Uh,
for my end. And other than that, you know that Cote d'Ivoire is hosting the AfroBasket Women, so the
mm,
president and his staff are working together. Draw is about to come next month. We're gonna
mm.
see exactly which team where Nigeria is going to land.
Okay.
I know P Funk wants to say something about it, but imagine if you do have Nigeria and Angola in the same group,
Oh my God.
Woo!
I
it's
hope
gonna
not.
be tough.
Nah, that would be
Nope.
cinema, bro.
I don't have
Even though Angola will lose or whatever, but it will be golden
I
you.
cinema.
mean,
Anything,
yeah.
anything can happen. Like there's a new
Ye-
trophy. There's a new trophy, and
How
teams.
many fingers? They be waiting four straight. What are you talking about? Angola? Jesus Christ.
There's a
Nah.
new trophy. There's a new trophy in the house. So this is extra
Uh,
motivation. So guys,
Okay, okay.
get ready for April. It's going to happen next. Surely in the next episode, we're gonna let you know the appropriate date.
Hmm.
And
Mm.
yeah, you need to be there in Abidjan in the summer. That's
That's
all I
what's
have
up.
for my end. And yeah,
And
let's go
Jigo, what do you have for
to
us? Sorry.
I also stayed at home, but I made a quick travel to Rwanda a little bit to see how my Senegalese boys are doing, but they're doing a little fine. So
of course.
Reg Rwanda is dominating the league right now. You know, Jean-Jacques scored in the last game over 30 plus points. You know, he's been killing the Rwanda's league though. He's been killing it, and then also APR is also winning big against UGB and a game matchup where Adonis Filer scored over 20 plus points. So yeah, that was a little bit on Rwanda. And in the country right now, as I speak, we had our first 100 game in the last weekend, which was between AS Douanes and UGB. And then the other team, for Autonome de Dakar, beat US Parcel. And the thing is, the fun story is that the kids aren't even paid. It's been like for 2 seasons. So they waited to win that game to kind of, I mean, call for a standout. Like they refused to play after the victory.
Wow.
They
Wow.
stood out and then refused to play. They waited for the victory to happen, and now the
Wow.
kids have stood out. I can show you guys all the article. They have been paid since like 2 years. Like, come on now, it's been 2 seasons. And
That's
yeah, that was the big update on the Senegalese league on my side.
People talking about sustainability. What can you say about this?
That defeats the purpose of the question, actually.
Just imagine grown man who is a parent, who is a family support that help a family with over 4 and 6 siblings, a parent, a mother, and a father, waiting for that basketball check, which is not even that big of a deal. Let's be
Yeah.
real. It's something like $40 to $50, $100 at best per month, and y'all
That's
not giving him that. So
That's
that's crazy. That's
that's
crazy.
really
That's some
difficult.
BS.
That's really difficult.
That's some BS. I mean, you're a grown man. You're playing for that. You're playing basketball for that to kind of like support your family. And you're in the D1. You're not playing some scrubs team or whatever.
Mm.
So yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation that happened. But yeah, shout out to the players, and then shout out to the players that really stood up to their ground and said that yeah, we're gonna sit out to the next game until we get paid.
We had a situation like that in Angola before. One team, which shall remain nameless, they a long time ago they no they owed a lot of money to those players, right? And then what they did,
Uh,
they did a rebranding. They came out with a new name, but the same people. The
Same
team
people,
was the
new name.
same, new name, new logo, new everything, but it stayed the same.
It doesn't make any sense
Yeah,
though.
I know. And then recently, one team that was going through a lot of financial hardship, they were doing the
Mm,
same, like 2 years without paying, a year and a half,
Hmm.
2 years without paying. So the kid, the players left. They took in a BAT, basketball
mm,
arbitral tribunal. Yeah, so it's up there. You know, so there was 12 players, if I'm not mistaken, 12, 11 players, and
That's
situation.
that's an entire team.
that's a
Basically,
that's a lot of money.
they all left. Most of the players left, and then they got the players from the second team, and then but now they have a new management. You have a new management.
Mm.
There's they
Mm,
did like some sort of like rebranding. You know, like now Armando Costa,
mm.
our previous point guard, our captain, he's a vice president, so he's riding the ship. You know, the ship is going like he's there, and then
That's great.
and then the team is full of young kids, hungry
Mm,
kids. They beat Petro. They beat Petro. Petro, like with kids, nothing but kids. I think the oldest player got to be like 24. And then yeah, but
Ooh.
now
wow.
they are paying. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Angolan league is gonna is hey Petro, and I got a great scoop. There's gonna be a bomb for the back to back for the repeat. Petro signed. Hey, hey.
I think you can jump in right away and
I can't listen. It's not.
watch.
Hey,
Come
this is
on
kind of
now.
like on a need to know basis. They told me. I said I was gonna keep it. I talked to the player. I was like, "How do you know that?" He's like, people to know people, man. They was like, "Oh, you do."
Oh, okay. I
For
got
real,
you. I
for
got
real, for
you.
real.
You're keeping it real.
It's gonna
Keeping it
be.
real.
It's gonna be legendary. Believe that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Hmm.
But no, hey. I'm booking.
So
I'm booking
so
my ticket.
I might know something. I might know.
Really?
I just want to create something nice.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
leave.
Write down on the thing. No one can see. Right, type to see if you say yes or no. You know.
No, I'm just joking. But you guys are able to get back to
They
life
have they
the
have the old money, bro. Come on now.
they can
It's the
actually
old money.
Remember
they,
last year? Like, wasn't it one guy
It's
beat
the
him like
old money.
200, 200? I mean, listen. First of all, petrol like they made 70 million, right? After the PL, they said. So we
Yeah,
use,
some reporters.
yeah, we
Some
using,
reporters.
we using those 70 million, man. No, but for real, but that signing is gonna be legendary for real, man. Um,
Okay.
it's gonna be like, hey, listen, it's gonna be. Oh my god, I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait!
for
You know?
me for me for me
They be signing Zaire Wade, right?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, you people, you haters,
I know
you
the kid is
haters.
no man.
Or D Cole playing as a point guard.
Nah, man. Listen,
Oh,
listen.
you.
What's the guy's name? Chris Brown, man. Chris Brown can hoop too. So yeah, he can hoop. So
Let's go all hooper from the US.
nah, for real. Hey, it's
Oh,
gonna be. This guy's one of us.
Mm,
He's coming home.
mm.
He's coming
All
for
home.
me
right, that's
the
cool.
outcome of it is that maybe youngster would believe more into it
Of course,
because
of
if
course,
that guy, that supposed guy, is coming back
he's coming back.
or he is discovering Africa, it's going to be big enough, a big argument for the young kids.
Yeah, and it'll be like you got to sing.
Uh,
You gotta, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
yeah. Pedro, which team beat Petro de Luanda?
Primeiro de agosto.
I want to know this.
Primeiro de agosto, like the military team.
Premier
Mm.
Agosto.
Primeiro de agosto,
Oh,
like
okay, okay.
and then there's a rivalry like between Primeiro de agosto and Petro, like forever, and then Primeiro de agosto and Inter and women's basketball. So
Yeah.
it's like
Oh, what?
yeah, Primeiro de agosto is because Petro. I don't know why they don't have a women's team. They have women's
Uh,
handball, but not basketball.
Okay,
That
that's
Barcelona,
fine.
Petro,
That's
okay.
fine.
Petro. I mean, it's like this. Petro needs to be tested also because it was like I think 2 years with Coach Neto, they won 60 games in a row.
Mm.
Wow.
60 games in a row. So of course, the first time when they get tested at the BAL, they don't know how to respond because they never been in that situation. Are we
Mm,
down? What is it being down?
yeah.
So yeah, but now Inter is also with it, elevated a little bit. Primeiro de Agosto did, and then we got Sporting de Luanda, as a new team that
Didn't Interclub beat Petro de Luanda,
I mean
right?
they did last time, yeah.
They did, yeah, they did. Like for 85-77.
Yeah,
We have a Senegalese there
I
who's
know.
playing
Hey,
actually real great.
that
Like
kid is
Bamba Diallo, he's a
oh
shooter.
he's a shoot. But listen, he took 15.
He's a shooter.
He took 15 threes, man.
Yeah, he's a shooter, bro. When
Crazy.
he get hot, he's hot. Last
Wait,
game against Petro de Luanda, he scored 21.
yeah. He's good. And then they got a Dominican kid also. Moraes is there too, but Moraes is injured. But he's
Oh,
trying to come
mm,
back. Yeah, but like
yeah.
let's hope. I mean, I'm just saying I want to see a great playoffs. I want to see a
No,
great.
your league is fire right now. Angola's league is fire
I
right
mean,
now.
there's 4 teams though. 4 teams that
Yeah,
actual teams. The rest of them they're B teams. There's teams like let's say
mm,
Primeiro de Agosto that they don't have it now, but Petro has a B team. Inter has a B team.
okay.
There's other but otherwise you have a league with
They, oh, okay. I was asking, do they play in the same league as their B teams,
that's
like Petro de Luanda?
that's what I don't think is there's no
Doesn't make any
it
sense.
doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
I mean,
It's
top tier teams needs to play themselves like back and forth, instead of going and play B teams.
yeah, but no, but they play the same thing. But it's like this. Mainly, I think they wanted to have more teams and more opportunities for kids
Mm,
to play. Because if there
okay.
was only like 6 teams, they were like, okay, now there's some teams in other provinces too, not only Luanda. Some teams from the
Mm.
provinces come, which is okay.
Okay.
Um, but they can't compete, man. I mean, it's impossible.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
can't
for
compete.
sure. Possible.
You have some kid. Come on, how
Yeah.
you going to compete? You got kids that just finished playing at against Unicaja
At the
Malaga.
junior level is
No, and they
okay.
played against Unicaja Malaga at the Intercontinental, whatever, and then come back and play against them. It's
Mm,
impossible. There's no, yeah, but they tried. These kids, yeah. There's no, I mean,
mm,
even if they try to put like the third string, fourth string players, there's still a huge gap. You
Gap,
know,
yeah.
true.
still a huge gap. But it's those kids is like an opportunity for those kids from the smaller teams. Hey, I want to play well. I want to play great against Petro. I want to play great against the Ghost, and they can just go and pick me for
Mm,
next season. So it's no, but it's getting there. We get in there. We're not like before. They had like 4, 5, 6 teams that paid, but hey, we get in there
mm,
slowly but surely.
that's
Okay.
true.
Now it's time for a quiz. Are you ready, people?
Oh,
Are
I was
you?
born ready. If you
Uh,
listen, if you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. I'm ready.
so
Be
what?
quick. I have to go break my fast. Go on now.
Okay.
So just
Yo, I'm
just
on
so
your
you
side
know,
today. Deji, I'm on your side
just
today. You need to be
Yes,
happy. Don't
sir.
with all of those questions.
just so you know some rules. There are questions and sub questions. So you get one point for one question
What? What?
uh, and
Oh,
bonus
You
points. So
said what
ten
for what?
questions. 10 questions for today. Okay. And are you ready, people? Do you have your sharpies, your paper?
Yeah. Ready?
So question number one: in what year was Carlos Moraes named AfroBasket MVP?
Oh, I got this. I got this.
Five,
fuck.
four,
Deji,
three,
come on, man.
two,
Ooh.
one.
You can do it.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Let's
Nah, I don't
go.
get it. I don't get it. Oh my
Uh,
Jesus, I can't.
Marcel,
I
I
told a
can't see your
boy.
I can't see your
He put
yeah
2013.
yeah
I
2013.
I I
So
told a boy.
P-Funk.
Camoras represent Carlos Moraes, baby. Let's go.
Deji, I asked you that question when I was hosting. I said, between the players of the decades, I'm looking for two guards, and you found it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's true. I also got it right.
So if
Next
there's
question, please.
there's 22.
Okay, question number
It
two.
is, it is.
Question number two. Just tell
Yeah.
me who is the last African to be inducted in the FIBA Hall of Fame?
Oh,
Hmm. Last African.
Yeah.
Hold on. This one is
The,
tricky. P-Funk. Hold
no,
on, hold on. This one is tricky because you have a list of this year Hall of Fame and
but they weren't
which
inducted
yeah.
yet.
Sorry. I meant this year's Hall of Fame.
Nominated,
In, in this
Repeat
year's
the
Hall of
question,
Fame,
please.
but they didn't get
who
inducted
is
yet. They were
They were
sorry
nominated.
nominated, right?
nominated?
Yeah.
Nominated. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. But it's my fault.
okay.
Nominated. Who is the last African to be nominated to the FIBA Hall of Fame?
Okay, okay,
We
okay.
talked about it some episodes ago. If you followed
Oh yeah,
suit,
I forgot.
you
I
know
know,
the
I
Woo.
question,
know.
the answer to that question.
Hey, but I don't know the.
Hmm.
I don't know how to write though. But hey, don't.
We're not doing spelling now no more. Nah,
No. What I'm
People
doing?
play people people played mind game with you, bro.
Okay,
Should
Come
be
on,
five,
ashamed of
five,
yourself.
four,
four.
three, two, one. Just tell your name, Pifak. Yeah,
I don't
What's
know how to
that?
write. I don't know how to write, but I wrote like this.
yeah.
But
What's your
hey,
name?
but
Dr.
Doctor
Billy.
Biel, right? Doctor.
Okay,
Which one is my I?
sorry.
He's from
I'm
your.
not hearing you well.
You wrote BIE. Remove the E.
Oh, okay. B.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Alphonse,
I
Alphonse
could not
Biel.
hear you well.
It was Alphonse Billet, Doctor Alphonse Billet.
Doctor Biel.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
Hey,
That's it. Deji, Deji, did you find it?
he didn't in your face.
No, it
In
has
your
it has some
face.
issues. I need his. It
He
can't.
has no
It can't wait.
answer. He has no answer. No,
Deji.
No.
now he's faking that he can't hear it. No, in your face, brother, man.
Hold on,
Wait,
hold on, people.
He's typing.
Wait.
Yo,
Yeah,
the
where
same thing
is
happened to
typing?
yeah, the same thing happened to Carter last time, right?
Yeah, he
Oh
can't hear
God.
us.
So remove it. Oh, don't tell me. It's like
Must Taylor, you tell him what to do.
Yeah.
that's why I get it. I get it. Like maybe the batteries ran out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, I can hear you now. We can hear you.
We can
Oh, you
hear
can
you.
hear me? Oh my
So
God.
you
Yay.
can hear us too.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God. It was on the earbuds.
Okay.
Jesus
And
Christ.
there you go. So you
But
didn't
Okay.
get
yeah,
So
Dr.
question number
Bell. No,
three.
I do not get that one.
in your
What I wrote
face.
down.
0 for 2, man. 0 for 2.
Oh, come
0
on.
for
We're
2.
playing though. Come on. What you mean?
Oh for
I
2.
Do
should
you
have
know the
with some
The Cleveland
confidence.
Cavaliers went down 3-1? Did you know
And they
that?
came back.
We're coming. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming.
Yeah,
No. Jonathan,
Yeah,
I got it
it's
right.
good.
today your questions are amazing, man. None of that, oh, let's trivia question from 20 from 1980 no, 1915.
From
Yeah.
You
World
won't be
War
liking the
Two.
question.
Remaining people. There's 8 questions. There's eight
I
more
know.
questions. You still don't know.
Hey guys,
You won't.
I'm going to break my fast. I'm coming.
In the
All
middle of
right,
the
all right.
thing, finish it, and then you can go.
No, I'm just taking something to eat.
I know
Real quick. Come
he
on.
knows he's losing,
Okay.
man. He's like,
No, I'm not moving, but come on. I'm here for the
yo,
vibe.
he did the
Jesus.
same thing, yo. The hell with his quiz, man. I'm out, man. The hell with
Yeah,
I'm not gonna win anyways, man. The hell with the quiz.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
just wait for him
Let
to break his fast, but you won't be liking that question. That next question, though.
It's
Pedro,
from
you won't be like.
Dr. Naismith. Oh my God.
Nah, 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 nah.
Who was the brother-in-law of Dr. Naismith that played basketball?
Okay,
Where did he buy the peach basket? Where did he buy the peach
You got the
basket?
fish basket.
okay. Just listen to the question. So, uh,
Question number 3.
Alphonse Billet, Alphonse Billet is known to have won two AfroBasket titles.
Oh, what the
Yeah.
hell was
Okay,
that? What year was
one as a player, one as a
one is
coach.
it?
Yep.
Okay, so the question is, in what year, in what years did he win these titles?
Oh, I got it.
Yo, I did not get. I can't get the name. How can I get the damn year that he found out that he won? Come on now. Let me eat in peace.
Okay. And
P-Funk, I know you have something because one of your peers played against him.
I know, but I
Yeah.
don't know what year. Okay.
I can tell you the venue though. It was in Senegal. One in Senegal, one in Cote d'Ivoire.
Mm.
Okay.
Isn't it 2017 or something?
Hey, come on.
1917.
Hey,
No,
come on.
2017. 2017.
How could it be
No,
2017, man?
Oh no.
we're talking about Dr. Billy.
He doesn't know who that is, man. He's
Ah,
like, okay, Dr. Dre of basketball. I think
Yeah.
that's Dr.
really?
Dre. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's 1960 right there. Come on.
Oh.
That's early rap
I
culture.
don't. I mean,
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, uh,
97.
Yo,
so
yo, yo. Oh,
yeah, he
I missed by one
by
point.
2 years.
One, yeah, by 2 years.
Yeah.
By
Damn,
by 2 years.
by two
Yeah.
years.
So
So
Chelo
He gets
get
two
the two
points, and I get
points.
one, right?
Yeah.
And I get one.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
but come
Two
on, you only
points.
okay. You got one Angolan question and two Cote d'Ivoire questions. There's a tendency in there, man.
there's no feedback connection, huh?
Now, Kero and here, y'all can do this type of things today.
The one who sends more money gets the
Okay,
questions.
there's 4, 3, 0.
Oh, don't remind me my pain. I'm dead hungry right now. You reminded me that I have zero. Come on now.
Let's go
Finish
to
up that podcast, bro. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Question number 4.
Yep.
Okay. Senegal has 11 women's AfroBasket titles.
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria has 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
About 6, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Which
4 in a
country?
row.
Which country
Mm-hmm.
just comes right after Nigeria in terms of titles?
Hmm.
Mm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, it can't be us because we only got 2.
Nah, yeah, and yeah, into end ball stuffs you thought earlier.
Oh shoot! This is tough. This is
But that's tough. This one tough, bro.
But
This one is
and
really tough.
bonus point for this question. And if you
Mm-hmm.
can tell me how many titles they have.
Hmm.
Bonus points? Do we need a bonus points?
In your case, yeah,
Okay,
you might need.
You said
you need
Afro basket women, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
5,
Oh, that's tough. Oh
4,
shoot.
3, 2, 1,
Hold
0.
on, hold on.
Oh, P-Funk, you're wrong. Jigo, you're
We're
wrong.
both wrong.
I'm wrong too because I put the same answer.
Oh man, I didn't. I wanted to write either Congo or Cameroon, but
Write down something. We will see. We'll
No,
find
it's
out.
over. It's 0. We
no
all
No,
no
got
it's over.
0.
it's over Cameroon.
But
So what's the answer? Gee.
the fun fact about this question is Marcel got the answer right. It was DR Congo. They have two titles.
Hypothetically, you would have
Look,
had no.
I
Let's
wrote
let's
C
put it.
and O. Look,
That
No,
was
no,
the same. That was the same thing. I was writing that
Yeah,
point
yeah,
searching,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
did not
But
write
then
no,
my
that.
no,
dog
no,
ate my
no. But
Oh,
pen.
my dog ate
Marcel.
my homework.
So no one and no one.
No, okay. I wrote
So
Mali, but I thought about Congo. It was because
yay.
Oh,
Mali was identifying as Congo. My thing, and this is
you know why Congo? Because in the 60s, I
they
think
were good.
in the 70s and the
yeah.
80s, they
That's
won.
In
They
the
something
won
like
most
that.
of them.
80s, in the
In the
80s,
80s,
80s and
yes,
Did
90s.
they have a stretch? They have the stretch of winning, like stretch
yes,
of winning
Uh,
titles.
yes,
Oh, okay,
yes,
makes
yeah,
sense.
I
yeah.
think they won back
And
to
Uh,
back.
how many titles do they want?
Three.
Mali's got
Three.
three.
Okay,
Okay.
because we got two. We
Uh,
put
I
two.
thought I thought Mali got four. Had four. Mali had four.
No, I was wondering either Cameroon or Congo. I was writing CON, and then he said stop. So I had to
Oh,
respect
come
the
on, man.
rules.
It's still
No,
four,
no, no.
three, zero.
Hey,
Oh.
Jonathan, it's your rules, not Pedro rules. You're the host. Come on, Jesus Christ. Why
Okay,
you letting me do
let's
it? Like, oh, come on.
question number 6.
Five
Okay,
or six. Five was a
six,
five.
Six,
Five
yeah.
was a bonus point
six.
or
Hey,
not?
Jude,
Mm.
Jude. No one got the bonus point at question
No
number
one got
5
two. Yeah,
with a
you had
bonus.
4 points. Eh, No, but
Wait,
he
wait,
had
wait, wait,
four
wait,
because it
wait,
was a
wait, wait.
bonus. I think it's five. You're right. Right. It's five.
Question number five.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Okay. Uh, so we're at the 2021 Women's Afro Basket. Okay.
When? What?
You
What?
2021 Women's Afro Basket.
Champion.
Yeah, what's the
Now,
question?
What's the
now,
question?
how many countries were represented
Ah,
in the All Star 5?
You want the name of the country or the number of the
just the country.
countries?
Just the country.
The
Just the country.
The
num the
number,
number of the
the number
country.
of countries. The
How
number
many
of
countries
countries.
are represented in the All Star Five?
Yeah. It's not the
Okay.
name, it's the number of countries.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
what you wrote?
Cello, Cello, it's not a theorem you need to write. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
No. I was making sure. I was
Here
making
we
sure I
go.
had the countries right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, shoot. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's too wide. I
Cello, you're out.
What? Oh
Cello,
shit!
you're out.
Shoot!
P
I,
Funk,
I, I,
What's the
P
answer?
Funk and Jigo have got the answer. 4
oh
countries.
shoot!
I
Yeah.
have a point. Let's go.
I was 2023. Oh my god! I was
Now I
2023.
couldn't go down like that. Come on, man.
Yeah. My
So
bad.
So,
That's
four,
my bad.
4-1. Here we go.
okay, let me do.
P-Funk is in the zone right now. You know
Yeah,
what, Kid
definitely,
Cudi is in the zone.
He paid me
definitely.
more than you saying. Okay,
I
okay.
love this quiz. Man. This quiz is so
So
toxic. Jesus Christ.
next
Question number
question,
six.
still related to the previous question.
Mm-hmm.
Name the countries that were represented in the All-Star 5.
Oh, okay,
All right. All right.
okay.
Before you show me your answers, let's agree on is it 1 point per country or
Yeah,
let's
1 point for country. So if it's two
okay,
countries, there's two players from the same country, we put 2 times, or we just put the country
uh, which means
because there's in order for it to be four, there's one. There was
yeah,
there's
there's
one
one
country that
country that
was
had two.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
do we
no,
put
no,
two or just the country itself? Okay.
just the country.
Okay.
Bro, you in the zone. You'll be adding even the level of difficulty. Come on,
Is it
Pedro.
is it is it is it 1 point per
Since when,
country?
since when you that good?
1 point per
Here we go.
country.
1, 2, 3.
Pedro, you have 3 points.
Yeah, 3. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, Pedro.
Which one do you got
Uh,
wrong?
I have. I think it's
Mozambique. Mozambique. Marcel,
Yeah,
it's a
Mozambique.
four.
Tamara Seda.
So,
Tamara Seda.
oh, Marcel, what
Marcel,
Marcel wrote down? What is this?
Nigeria,
Nigeria
Nigeria,
Senegal.
Senegal.
Senegal won, Mali won, Cameroon won.
Okay.
You're wrong, I guess.
No, no, no. Marcel got the 4 points,
Oh, shoot. So I got three. Jeez.
and you got three. Yeah. So, Pedro, show me your
3.
answers,
I got.
please.
Pedro has three.
Three, and Jigo, you have three.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So,
it's
Pedro climbs to
7.
four. Climbs to 4 points now. Right, bravo, bravo, bravo,
Oh, do I have 4 now?
bravissimo.
No.
Guys, he didn't pay. Guys, he didn't pay. It's his effort, his own efforts. He's
No, but like
showcasing
Now
I
his
you
think
have
it's
talent.
four.
Senegal. Yeah, I got 3 only because
Mozambique,
yeah,
Mozambique was not in there.
yeah. Tamara, I thought it was Tamara
Mm,
Seda though.
Tamara said that was in
No.
2023.
23. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, Pedro paid me some hush money.
Some Kwanzaa,
That's the petrol. That's the petrol money.
some
Come on,
Kwanzaa
that's the
shit.
oil
Yeah,
money, though.
I don't care as long as my bank account is running. I'm happy with that.
And you're making it like a public announcement to all the people, all the listeners, that you get corrupt
Lucy, if you see
after
that,
all we've said in Africa, and
if you
you're
see that, just
accepting to be corrupt.
don't, don't let that
Jesus
real
Christ.
show, please, Lucy.
I can't hear you. I don't want to hear you. I don't really want to
Okay,
hear you.
Now 7,
so
right? Question 7.
uh,
Question 7
yeah,
now.
yeah. Question number 7: How many Afro basket titles did Narcisella Mauricio achieve throughout her
Oh,
career?
okay.
What? Say that again.
Hey, Jude, how
No,
many?
I was saying bye bye. Jeez.
You can't focus, mate. Focus. How
Okay,
many
okay,
are
okay. I got you. I got you.
how many Afrobasket titles did Narcisella Mauricio achieve throughout her career?
Is it okay if we can show?
Yeah, let's go.
I was
Shoot,
waiting for Deji or 3, 2, 1.
go.
Come on, my guy. My
We just
guy,
said I
Deji,
just said
come on.
Angola got 2.
My guy, Deji. He said Angola has had 2 titles. My guy. Where were you?
Bro, I'm hungry.
But maybe he didn't know that she was from Angola though.
We didn't even know, bro.
He said Mauritius said she's from Ile Maurice. He's from Mauritius. No.
So,
Deji, come on. So we
and
got a
when
point.
was yeah, you two guys got the point. When did she
Okay.
grab those
Oh, I'm
titles?
trying to remember. Trying to remember like 2. Wait,
For
is it
That's
a
a
15
point? Is it?
question.
points?
That's what. No, that's
That's a
what. Another
question. Yeah,
question. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Damn, I'm trying to
Oh,
remember.
question number 8.
Wait. First
That's
one.
another question. Yeah,
Is it question number 8?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You
that
people are
question. So
focused.
that's the another question. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm already out of it.
I don't remember, but trying to.
You
Sorry.
said you won the year the first year that she won it, right? Or the 2 years.
2 years. 2 years. It counts for 1 point though.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, let's make it count for 2 points. 1 point per year.
Okay.
Okay. I
And Giga's gone. G gone.
he just said, "Hey, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm
It's
hungry. I'm
like
gonna go eat."
G-Gun. Okay, that's what I wrote. 2009 and 2011.
Wrong. You're both wrong, guy. But Chelo got 1 point here.
11, right?
Yeah, 2011 and
Yeah, I
2013.
wanted to put 11. I was like, okay, Because I was, oh Lord, yeah, I'm a
I,
disgrace.
I only know 2011. That's the only year I know. The second year, I just guessed it.
You know what's funny is that those questions would have pleased Jigo because it talks about Senegal.
Yo, come back, brother.
Where are you, Deji? Where are you? He gone.
And
So we got what? Question number 9. Can you do a
Now it's
recap of the
nine. Yeah.
points?
yeah, we'll have to stop at number 9 because I made a blunder. Okay, but I just made a big blunder, so we stop at number 9. Okay,
Okay. Oh, for sure you
and
have a common question for everyone, like an easy one that Deji can grab
no,
as a
he won't.
free point.
He won't
You
grab
won't
that
get that.
one. He wouldn't grab that one.
Just ask a BAL question and then we're good.
I don't have any BL question. I think next time we should let him win. He's back. He's back. Yay! He's back.
We're
Yay!
making coffee. The guy was
What's
making
up?
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did not eat since start, so yeah. Sorry for
Okay.
that.
So
Did
so
the
are
quiz
you ready?
over?
No, got one
No.
more.
No.
Oh,
We're
Waiting for you.
waiting for
oh
you.
really? Y'all been waiting for me? Y'all waiting for my downfall right now. I know that.
Okay.
Okay, what's the question?
Which country has
Hmm.
produced the most MVPs at the women's Afrobasket?
Which country has produced the most MVPs? I mean, kind of obvious, I guess. I mean, I'm not that stupid though. I know that we have fucking championships.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So okay.
And now, who are those?
No. 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 But how many titles does Senegal have? How many MVP
11.
titles?
Oh,
Sorry.
MVP. MVP 9, I guess. Could it be 9?
How many
Mm.
MVP titles?
Or 11. 11, yeah, maybe 11. Maybe they won
No,
the
I
whole
think
thing, yeah.
it's 10.
No, they won
9 or
11.
10, I think.
They won 11, so they're not going to give the MVP to the loser, right? To the losing team.
I think they
Mm,
did it once. They did
yes.
once, FIBA. They did once. I don't remember when, but they did once.
Yeah, I
I'm
think they
surprised.
did in the 70s
Something
or
like that.
80s. Late 70s or 80s.
Hmm.
So,
Why would you
According
Jago,
give the
to
MVP to the loser team? Come on.
according to
they didn't give it to
Wikipedia,
LeBron. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
the number is 12.
So they won the MVP without winning the whole thing
Yeah.
because they only won 11.
That's
Yeah.
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 Because
What?
there's some players who won it twice. I think it was
Yeah, but even if you
what's
won it
the
twice, you
earlier.
can't. Even if you won it twice, cannot be more than the titles itself.
Wow.
Yeah, because
This is Jerry West type shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, or yeah,
Yes,
exactly. Or
definitely.
Andre Iguodala, they gave it to Iguodala instead of giving it to
Yes,
LeBron.
definitely.
Like Iguodala type shit.
Uh,
Ooh, that coffee hit hard. Alhamdulillah.
He feels himself revived. He's back now.
but I
I'm
tell
back. I
you,
get the back. Wikipedia, we're waiting for you. Please give Jonathan the
hey,
answer. We're gonna end our episode.
yeah, it's 12.
12.
It's 12.
12.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I
all
went
right.
to check.
All right,
I
good to
went to
know.
check.
So we all lost. So Cello
Yeah.
won. I was second. Then the last.
You know what they said? Last but not least, are
Yes.
gonna thank me.
How many points do I have? How many points do I
I'm
have,
go-
dog?
Oh, too many. I think you won
Yeah, you
this.
won. You won because it was like it was. Yeah, you won because it was like
it's not even
four, and then you
it's
won
not even
4,
close.
8, 9, 10. Then you had another three. You gotta
Yeah,
have
I
like
missed
11, I think.
I missed question number 4, which was 2 points,
Yeah.
and question number 5.
All I know is I'm second place. It's all good. Second place is the first loser, but you're not the ultimate loser. So
What can you say to
I mean,
Irving?
you'll be always trying to be Kevin Durant.
I know.
Alright? You'd rather be Kevin Durant.
I know, man. I know.
Once a
So
second,
now,
always a second, they say.
Hmm.
Jigo, it's your turn to take the floor with the final thought for today's
Oh,
episode. I just decided
okay.
to take the
So
floor.
since you are Oh, okay. So since you have decided to make fun of me and
No, come
yeah,
on,
to
bro.
kind of laugh, to have your jokes and from a brother that was fasting. But anyway, Ramadan Kyrie, after a coffee it is hard. But yeah, let's dissect it a little bit. Uh, my final thought will be with the arrival of the NBA in Africa and the NBA emerging into Europe. There a universe where the Basketball Africa League will surpass the Euro League itself? That's my final thought.
Someone
Do,
wants to
do,
answer, but we need to wait until the next episode.
Catch you guys next episode.
I
Thank
want.
you so much. It
I
was
wanted
so
to
fun.
answer that. I wanted to answer that, but
Catch you next episode. It
But you
was
can,
really awesome.
but before you can actually give us the starting, just the starting, just to have the idea.
I mean, we given $70 million for the first prize, man. So I think we're paying more than NBA, Champions League, like I don't know, UFC combined. Honestly, damn.
KFC, UFC, KFC, Lakers in
No
five.
ads.
That is
No ads here.
Africa in five, though. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is my final thought.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And catch us next episode if you want to have the responses of all of our co-hosts. Yes.
So thank you everyone
Eh,
for tuning in, for listening to us. It was the 13th episode of the Swish Nomads. It was along with
13.
me
Ooh.
the 13th. Along with me there was
Ah,
Pifak, Chelo, and Jigo. I was Jonathan. It was a pleasure to host you. I remind you, everyone, to like, share, and subscribe to our socials. To just go and smash that like button because we need you. Like I said earlier, please don't forget to rate, to review, to comment on our different channels.
mm,
It will be a pleasure to reply to your questions or your comments. In next week episode, we'll have P Funk's take on how the NBA, how the BL will become bigger than the
EuroLeague.
NBA itself. And
No, the EuroLeague.
yeah,
That's what he said, right?
oh, the EuroLeague, the
but
EuroLeague.
EuroLeague. Sorry, I'm sorry, my bad. How in
Yes.
our next week's episode we'll have P-Funk's take on how the BEL will become bigger than the EuroLeague. So make sure you tune in next week to listen and for the quiz because you never know what's gonna happen next week.
I'm still
Thank
going
you,
I
to
will
everyone.
be.
host.
I'm still going
Thank
to
God I
be.
will host. So no point for me. Alhamdulillah.
I'm still
Speaking,
going to be first.
yeah, FIBA connection. Speaking of EuroLeague,
Oh, oh,
Bruno's
oh, oh, oh,
Bruno's playing
wait,
out.
wait, wait, my guy,
Mm.
wait. There's no feedback
Uh,
connection in there.
We miss you, Caro. But listen, speaking of the EuroLeague, Bruno's playing now. Gilson's playing now.
mm.
So I gotta go. Talk to you guys later. We out.
That
Bye,
we're
guys.
back.